Peace, peace, family. Shalom alaikum. Climb on in this deal. Climb on in. Let me do my usual. Why I invite people on in the room. Y'all know how I do. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Talk to your brother. Peace, peace, peace. Climb on in. So what we're gonna do today is of course this is part 3, but it's been hundreds of people in my inbox and in my email. So I want to address a lot of the questions. So what I did was just narrow down everything, some of the main questions that's been getting asked about healing and what people are going through. So I'm gonna read them through my phone and then we're gonna answer it that way. Because again, a lot of people is trying to contact me. Y'all know I'm always busy, always on the road, always out of town. And y'all know we shipping hundreds of packages weekly. So just super, super busy. So what I want to start doing is just once I go through my email, get majority of the questions that, because a lot of people are asking the same questions and basically answer them on here for everybody can get it. So how y'all doing? Don, peace, peace. Kerry, peace. E baby, peace. Shay Love, shalom, peace. Laura, how you doing? Michael Ben Yisrael, shalom, shalom, shalom. My shalom guy, how you doing, brother? I can only, how you doing? Charles Sims, come on up in here. Ani Tov. My Mishma, my shalom guy, how you doing? T Marie, shalom, shalom, queen, how you doing? Wavet, shalom. Hey, climb on up in here. So basically, Elder Rufus, my brother, how you doing, beloved? So look, we finna go through a lot of these questions. What I did was I picked the best questions that really a lot of people asked in common. Like I went through 50 people asked this question, 20 people asked this question, and we're gonna answer that. So let me pull up my email. And I'm not gonna disclose no names or no personal information or nothing like that. Y'all know I don't rock like that. There's all types of privacy laws and confidential laws out here, so I ain't gonna do that. But I'm finna answer them that way. Climb on in, family. So the first question was peace, Yaki. I have very bad skin and been having bad skin for 6 years. I went to psoriasis, boils, pimples, chronic acne. Now the doctor saying I have shingles. My life is ruined. What should I do? So whenever you're dealing with skin, you got to always remember that skin is your third kidney. Skin is a excretory system and it actually secretes things. So your skin absorbs and it excretes. So your skin is your third kidney. Whenever you have skin problems, that means you have bad lymphatic problems. So whenever you see things like psoriasis, like chronic acne, shingles, you're always dealing with parasites and you're dealing with cellular waste. So what happens is when your lymphatic system gets backed up, remember your lymphatic system is the mucinoid system of your body. It deals with all acids. It deals with all toxins. It deals with all dead cells. So whenever this system get backed up and your kidneys are not properly eliminating them, remember key thing is kidney filtration. What happens is when your cells start to have that metabolic waste and your cells start to poop, it don't have nowhere to go. So it can't go to the blood because the blood will become acidic and you die. So your lymphatic system too stagnant to go inside there, so it can't be alleviated through the kidneys. So what is it gonna do? It's gonna go through the other biggest organ or biggest filtration system in your body, which is your skin. Which is your skin. So when you see people with all these bumps and everything on their face, they have bad digestion, they have a bad stomach, they have a bad parathyroid and thyroid, because your parathyroid and your thyroid is connected to your skin too. That's where you get your basal temperature from. See, when you sweat, your sweat is controlled by your thyroid glands and it alleviates itself through your skin. So whenever you see bad skin, automatically off back, thyroid issue. Let's check the thyroid issues. Let's check the parathyroid, see if that the calcium getting utilized right. Let's open up them kidneys, get them kidneys filtering. And it ain't nothing wrong with doing some salve, rubbing some things on there, making some sea moss gel, and applying it topically to pull out all of these toxins. because your body spends every day trying to basically get rid of toxins, get rid of acids, get rid of acidosis, get rid of parasites. So whenever you see bad skin, rashes, these are things trying to leave the body, but it can't leave the regular way, which is the breakdown of metabolic waste, and then it get carried off by the lymphatic system out through the kidneys. Then the kidneys filter it out through urine. So if it can't do that, then it's going to try to go to the blood, where the blood going to be like, I can't become too acidic, because if I become too acidic, I'm going to die. So let me dump it back in the kidneys. Then the kidneys be like, man, I can't process them. So the kidneys throw it back into the lymphatic system, and the lymphatic system just let it sit. When it sit, it literally starts, the last thing it does is your skin tighten up, dehydration kick in, and then you start seeing it come out through your skin. So whenever you see pimples, whenever you see boils, whenever you see any type of skin disease and skin problems, it's basically your body is taking a poop through your skin. Because notice when you brush these things or you bust them open, what comes out? Pus, mucus, lymphatic system. Only a little bit of blood come out. 25% of the blood only come out because you're dealing with two systems in your body. You're dealing with blood and you're dealing with lymph. These are two major systems in your body. Notice what happens when you pop a pimple. As soon as you pop a pimple, you never see blood. You see all pus come, and then after you keep pressing on it, now you see a little bit of blood. That's dealing with the lymphatic system. So what's happening is your skin, your cells are literally taking a poop. The poop have nowhere to go, so it leaves through the skin. All right? So to fix that skin problem, what you need to do is you need to go on my website, order the 3 bitters. Most definitely get you some sea moss gel. If you need me to make the gel for you, order my sea moss. If you need me to make the gel for you, I'll make it up. It's an additional charge. But on my sea moss, when you look on this on the sticker, it actually shows you how to make the gel. And you can go on my YouTube page, or you can look at my Facebook page, and I showed you how to cleanse the sea moss correctly. I show you how to blend it up correctly and apply it topically. Another thing with skin problems, get you some neem leaf. Neem leaf herb is very, very good for skin. Another thing good for skin is bloodroot. Get you some good bloodroot. That's right, my brother Tanky. Yeah, it's nothing but waste. It's waste coming through the skin. So when you see people with bad skin, they have bad digestive systems, they have a down thyroid and parathyroid, and their cellular waste is full of acidosis, and their lymphatic system is not eliminating it properly. So your skin is literally pooping on itself. That's all it is. That's all it is. All right. So yeah, 3 bitters, most definitely get the 3 bitters. The 3 bitters gonna cleanse that blood up real good. It's gonna get that lymph loosened and get that lymph moving. And then that bitter 3 and that bitter 2 is gonna open up them kidneys and draw and let them kidneys open. Now you can filtrate through your kidneys and through your urine and through your colon and not through your skin. And then most definitely get you some sea moss. Get you some sea moss, some good sea moss. I guarantee and back mine. Get some good sea moss and make sure you make it into a gel, and then you apply it topically. Do that like twice a week. Give it a week or so. You'll see all of that stuff leave. All of that. So that's the first question, was about bad skin. The second question was, I have open sores over my body that doesn't heal. I went to the doctor and they gave me some medicine that I can't even pronounce. Been taking the medicine, but my sores still don't heal. My sores still, basically she's saying she got open sores that doesn't heal. And this been going on for 6 months. What should you do? Whenever you going through any type of open sores that will not heal, what you're dealing with, you are literally dealing with an acidosis problem. For instance, people, look, I got a good analogy for you. When you see old people in old folks' home, notice that they get bed sores, right? They get bed sores and the sores don't heal because it's too full of acidosis in that area. Whenever something is burning, it can't properly heal because it won't close up, because alkaline heal, acid basically burn things and keep things open. So when you see people inside of these hospitals, or you see people that's been on bed rest for a few months, notice that you see that they sores won't heal. But when you look, what you see cellular erosion. You see cellular erosion. Why does it stink so bad? Because what's inside of there is the lymphatic system fluid. Well, again, what do the lymphatic system fluid deal with? It deals with lymph, because that's the sewage system of your body. Notice when a boil busts, it stinks. What is it stinking? It's not the blood that's stinking. What's thinking in? It's the lymphatic fluid, because it's dealing with all the acidosis. It's dealing with all the toxins. It's dealing with all the parasitics. It's dealing with all of these hookworms, fluke worms. All these things are dealing lymphatically, y'all. So if you need these sores to start healing, basically what I do is of course get the 3 bitters, but you need the blood root. Get you on some blood root, get you some burdock root, cleanse that blood real good. You need to switch to an all fruit diet. You have too much acid in you, sister. It shouldn't be no way that your sores are not healing up. That means you have too many acids inside of you. Get them tannins, get the flavonoids in, get real deep into the fruits. If I do a mono fruit fast and I dive deep on some grapes. Get you some grapes and eat grapes for like 30 days, as much as you can. Make sure you juicing them as well. Mono fruit, just stick with one fruit. That way you can pour all them acids up out of your body. You can start getting them kidneys filtrating, and then the acidosis can go somewhere else and not just sit in that one spot. You know what I'm saying? Especially if that spot open on your back or on your leg. And you didn't tell me where the spot was, but I don't know where the spot was, but it have to be because that acid is just sitting in one particular place. And usually this comes from bed rest or people that got bad boils, which is the next one. I suffer from boils. Again, that's acidosis. Notice when you pop a boil hurts because the nerve endings up in there. But a boil is full of what? Pus and mucus. We're dealing with the what? Acid side of chemistry, y'all. That's what we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's why it burns. That's why it hurts. So look, switch to all fruits. Quit eating things that's going to produce acid. Eat a mucusless diet, right? Stay away from them proteins, because them proteins is going to ball up, become polypeptides. These polypeptides, once they turn rock solid, the kidneys can't process them or break them down. So it's going to kick them back into the system. Once it get kicked back into the system, now you got instructions in your body because the cell can't break it down. So what it do is sit on top of the cell and it putrefies. Now putrefaction kicks in. As soon as that putrefaction kicks in, it becomes a mold or a fungus. We don't want mold or fungus in the body, y'all. We don't. Because the first thing that they going to give you is an antibiotic. The antibiotic's against life. Remember that? So it's going to kill all the bifidum bacteria in you. You killing all the good bacteria that's keeping your absorption in. Now you got more problems. See that the whole thing is to change the diet. Now, I get it. Diet don't do it most of the time, especially from us. We've been eating bad for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm 31. Been eating bad. People been eating bad all their lives. So I understand that fruits just don't get it, but that will start the detoxification process. Now we can start adding in the botanicals, adding in these strong alkaline herbs from these indigenous places. You see what I'm saying? That help aid the fruits. But you have to get away. You have to get away from the acids though. So if you got any type of sores on you that won't close it, then look, this shows you a lot about how weak your cellular memory is and your connective tissue sensitivity is. Your connective tissue supposed to be healing very fast. Again, that's thyroid again, because your thyroid glands deal with your skin. So if you want to check that, check your basal temperature. Put that thermostat up under your armpit and see. It should be between 70 and 80. Anything up or anything down, then you have thyroid problems, and you really need to pay a close attention to that. And whenever we dealing with thyroids, look, get heavy on the iodine. Make sure y'all looking at kelp, dose, sea moss, bladderwrack. It's so many sea plants that you can start eating that'll help build that thyroid back up. On my website, get the Superfood Plus. You see what I'm saying? Or just buy the sea moss. And then another thing, you have to astringe. You have to astringe, which means to pour the toxins, right? Then you have to oxygenate the cells. Once you oxygenate the cells have life. Now they can be utilized. Now what kicks on? The adrenal glands. Now you utilize, steroid utilization. You see what I'm saying? Hormone utilization. These are things that you need to kick this parathyroid up. After that, what? You rebuild. What's the best herbs you can get from that? The 3 bitters. Get the 3 bitters. Bitter 1, bitter 2, bitter 3. And go heavy on them, switch to all fruits. Go heavy on them, switch to all fruits. And then most definitely take the sea moss. 3 bitters and sea moss. That'll take care of that thyroid problem. But get on it hard, though. Get on it hard. What else we got? This lady said, Shalom, Yaki. I have heavy bleeding while on my period, and I've been coming on my period early each month, and they last more than 7 days. What is wrong? Whenever you dealing with heavy bleeding, whenever you dealing with menstruation cycles, period, you dealing with your pituitary gland. Your pituitary gland is what regulates and secretes estrogen. Your estrogen is what's attached to them ovaries, and that actually give you the level. They actually give you the level on if you're gonna bleed heavy or not. What's happening to the female body is, hold on, y'all, I got an ant crawling across my table. What's happening to the female body when it comes to this particular topic is, so say let's just get a woman that's been eating acids all her life, eating proteins, just gobbling meat, not mixing in no type of vegetables, no raw eating, not getting no fasting in. All she do is eat toxins all her life. Her body becomes acidic. So the reason why you have a period in the first place, queens, is because that is a monthly detoxification mechanism. Every month you bleed is to cleanse out your vagina, to cleanse out your fallopian tubes, to cleanse out your ovaries. This is a cleansing mechanism. So if you're spotting, if you just doing nothing but spotting throughout your whole period, which a lot of females start doing after they get after they use my herbs, they don't even have periods no more. They spot because it's nothing to clean there. So the pituitary gonna go and send them signals through the body, and it's gonna see, well, it ain't really no toxins or no metabolic waste I need to get out. So now you just gonna spot. But what happened if that pituitary gland send out them estrogens, right? Then the estrogen goes and finds, and all of a sudden you see you got toxins, you got mucus, you got fibroids, you got a heavy discharge. You're gonna bleed heavily because now the body have kicked itself into the state to cleanse what's ever down there. Notice you only bleed heavily when you very acidic. Whenever you healthy, you don't bleed that much. You don't, because it don't have nothing to clean. Blood purifies, blood cleanses, y'all. So you dealing with nonstop bleeding. What I would do for real, you need the amino acid therapeutic package level 1. We need to most definitely get you some brain and nerve support, get the adrenal glands up and kicking, because your adrenal glands have a major part to do with your periods too. Make sure you take care of that pituitary gland. Remember, the pituitary gland deal with zinc and copper, so get you some zinc and copper up. Guess what zinc and copper at? Is in my bitter too. Guess what zinc and copper at? Is in my sea moss. See that? Well, it's in all sea moss. Let me say that, because these herbs ain't mine. They made by God. But my herbs are alkaline, and they've been tested. So I know for a fact there's high levels of zinc and copper in there. Most definitely switch to all fruits for a while. You know what I'm saying? You have to switch to all fruits for a while, because what the fruits do, the fruits is a heavy astringent. It's a heavy detoxification mechanism. My next video, I'm really going to be breaking down fruits and just diving deep into them and showing you different things that's inside of them and why they are so powerful. I tried to do it a couple weeks ago, but I had my daughter with me, and y'all see how that went. You see what I'm saying? So and then look, most definitely get on some blood root, you know what I'm saying? Some yellow dot, get your iron up, get that hemoglobin up real good to thicken up them blood cells, because the quicker they divide and the more thin, the more you'll bleed out also, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the main thing you need to really be paying attention to is your pituitary gland, though, because that's what actually dominates and regulates your estrogen levels, and that's connected directly to them bottom parts when you're bleeding. All right, so you have pituitary issues, Queen. Book a consultation, get at me. We can get deeper into it, because I got a lot of different questions to go through. But you have a pituitary issue, and you're lacking in selenium. You're lacking in selenium, you're lacking in copper, you're lacking in zinc, and you're lacking in yttrium. That's what you're lacking in. These are the minerals, these trace minerals you need to keep that pituitary up and functioning properly. All right, and look, while you're doing it, when you're doing any cleanse, make sure you're paying attention to what? The lymphatic system, kidneys filtration, the adrenal glands to handle your nerves and your autonomic nervous system, and what? The colon, because the colon always assists in any process. All right? So book a consultation, and we most definitely wrap. Let's see what else we got. I'm on dialysis for kidney failure. Could you please help me, Yaki? I've been reaching out to you for 3 months. Forgive me, brother. I've been super busy. Hopefully this reach you in time, and I pray to God you still here and ain't nothing happened to you. I've just been super busy. So again, forgive me for my delay. If you dealing with dialysis for kidney failure and it's been 3 months, you need to get at me ASAP, please. And I'm gonna hook up with you tonight if I can to holler at you. So whenever you dealing with dialysis. Dialysis is because your kidneys are failing. That means the creatine is too high inside of your system, and it also means you have too much proteins in your body, and your kidneys became weak from trying to break down all these proteins. The thing about the kidneys is systolic. That's the bottom. The top part is the systolic and diastolic. The top part is your adrenal glands. The bottom part is your kidneys. Check your blood pressure. Let me know what that lower half look like. If that lower half too high, then that means it's overactive. If it's too low, then that means it's inactive, and I'll be able to really tell you what to do. Right now, what you need to be doing is fully focusing on your kidneys and getting them up and running. You need to drink parsley leaf tea until you get your herbs. Get you some parsley, make some teas out of them, drink on that. Get on some grapes, some real astringent grapes, where you can start pulling and open them kidneys up, because the kidneys filter your blood, right? But it don't only filter your blood, it'll eliminate metabolic waste. But your spleen is your blood cleanser. Your spleen is your blood cleanser. So you need a blood cleanser. You need to go on my website and order you a blood cleanser. You most definitely need to get my intercellular cleanse, because my intercellular cleanse was designed to get them kidneys together. That's what my intercellular cleanse is. It's focused directly on the kidneys. My parasitic elimination is focused on the colon and the bowel walls. You see what I'm saying? So you most definitely need the elimination process. But look, get that intercellular cleanse. You need to turn to them grapes ASAP. Drink you some parsley tea. Do that like 3 times a day. You can go to the store, get it, or holler at me. I'll send them to you, brother, since it's been so long. Holler at me and I'll send them to you. And the 3 bitters. And the reason why, look, what's crazy is one of the questions was, why do you talk about your 3 bitters so much? So we're gonna answer that last. We're gonna answer that last because it's very important about astringent, oxygenating, and rebuilding. Shalom Lakayaki. Can you detox an infant baby? I mean, it depends on if the infant baby is really sick or not. If you breastfeeding. So if you breastfeeding, the baby could be sick because of you. The baby could be sick because of cellular memory too, and weak genetics that come from you or his father. So it all depends on if this baby is like real messed up or in a messed up state. Yes, we can. I'm actually detoxing an infant now, but we doing it through the mother. We doing it through the mother's milk. The mother has changed to an all fruit diet, right? All fruit diet, and then we just working on certain parts of her body. We can't give her the 3 bitters because it's gonna pull way too much for that infant, and that can't go through the breast milk. See what I'm saying? Because all the toxins gonna end up going through the breast milk, and then the toxins gonna get into the infant. So the only way you can really detoxify that baby is if you go on a raw fruit. Because the thing with the fruits is the fruits have the detoxin and the rebuilding and the cellular oxygenations inside of them. See, when you're dealing with certain herbs, they only doing one thing. They only pulling. So if they only pulling toxins, then when you feed that baby through the breast, all of this metabolic waste is going to go to the baby. Now, the baby is going to suffer from the same sickness. But if you're rebuilding, if you are astringent, and if you oxygenating at the same time, then not only will the baby get that from the mother's milk, but it will also get the rebuilding process as well. So what I would say is work on your thyroids. Most definitely get you some good minerals in you. Sea moss and bladderwrack. Go on my website, order you some Superfood Plus. I wouldn't deal with no intercellular cleanse. I most definitely wouldn't get on a parasitic elimination, because these things are some powerful herbs, and you don't want the infant even catching nothing of what you got. So the best way I would do, for real, man, I would get my Superfood Plus, and I would stick to letting the fruits detox until you wean that baby off your breast. Now, if you're not breastfeeding, I suggest, and he's an infant, I suggest you do a little herbal bath. You know what I'm saying? Get my bitter one. You gonna have to, you only can buy them together. They ain't sold separately. So buy the 3 bitters and get my bitter one. My bitter one, you can actually bathe in it. You can bathe in the bitter one, or you can use it as a douche too. The bitter one can do a lot. You can gargle with it for gums and everything. I just had somebody, gums was so swollen because they was detoxing so fast. I'm seeing gums swollen, abscess busting everywhere. And I just had them gargle with the bitter one, and it subsided within 1 day. You see what I'm saying? So I say do the 3 bitters, use that bitter one, boil it. Don't boil it too long because you don't want it too strong for that baby. Boil it for like 7, bring it up to a boil, then let it simmer for about 7 minutes, and then add it to a little bit of of a distilled water, warm distilled water, and just put that baby in there and just caress that baby's skin, to open them skins up. You see what I'm saying? Open that skin up and really get the baby to detoxify right. But you got to be very careful detoxing while pregnant and detoxing while breastfeeding, because you don't want, the thing about detoxing while being pregnant is all my herbs are so powerful, it literally pushes things out your body. So you can't even take certain type of castor oil or take certain type of oils when you're pregnant, because it'll bring you into early labor. So just imagine some potent herbs from Africa while you pregnant. You wake up and your baby be up out of you. So we got to be very, very careful and make sure we teaching the right things when it comes to detoxifying infants. Now, toddlers, you can detoxify a toddler. We got a few toddlers. Toddlers was vaccinated for what I think it was a SARS vaccination. This is a person I'm dealing with in Australia. And man, the baby just was having seizures so much. Baby having seizures, like every other day, baby having seizures. And we put them on the brain, nerve, and adrenal support. We did glycerin tinctures for the baby. You see what I'm saying? Glycerin tinctures. We did a whole lot of herbal baths. We switched the baby to all fruits and stuff like that. Tyler, you know what I'm saying? And man, he rebuilt on the cellular level. His cellular regeneration took what, a week, and until this day, no more seizures or none of that. Now, what I did do though, I did give him some 500 milligram CBD oil. You know what I'm saying? 500 milligram CBD oil without the terpenes. You know what I'm saying? Of course, without the THC. But man, he's good now. And that was about what, eight months to a year ago. So you most definitely can detox a little joker. You most definitely can. Let's see who else we got. How to get the kidneys to filter. I think I just explained it, but I'll explain it again when I talk about the 3 bitters in the end. Peace, shalom, Yaki. Not trying to start anything or be confrontation, but why do you burn sage? Isn't burning sage a sin? Isn't it witchcraft? Burning sage is not a sin, and burning sage is not witchcraft at all. Now, when you get into the Bible, for those that are not into our culture, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. I subscribe to it. I can prove that I'm a Hebrew Israelite with science, facts. I mean, history, whatever, archaeology. We can go to and fro, and I can prove that we are the chosen seeds of Israel. Burning sage is not a sin. Now, you do have something when you get into the scriptures about strange smoke, though. Strange smokes. But look, I'm not in the temple. I'm not burning my sage to Yahweh. Whenever I'm doing that, I'm using frankincense, myrrh, and stuff like that you see in the Bible. But sage is literally, scientifically, this actually cleanses the air of toxins. This cleanses the air of bad bacteria. So burning sage is not a sin at all. You don't see me burning this sage and then talking to my God or nothing like that. So no, this is not witchcraft. Hebrews need to stop being so limited when it comes to understanding the scriptures. I will say that though, but no, it's not a sin at all. And you will have to, and I'm gonna get back on to my health real quick, but I need to say that you will have to show me in the scripture where burning sage is actually witchcraft. You would never, I've never read that. And when I say I studied that scripture, y'all know me, I do. So I've never seen that there. I've never seen that. And matter of fact, look, we do sage. Now we don't only burn sage, we burn white sage, we burn cedar wood. These are all things that I sell. I burn everything. You know what I'm saying? These things are scientifically good for bacteria in the air. Bad bacteria, burn some sage and it get rid of it very, very quickly. So no, it's not witchcraft at all. All right, next question. And what's the next question? Next question. Peace, Shaki. Been trying to reach you for a while. I have very bad burning and while urinating, but I went to get checked and they say I don't have an STD. This is a good question right here. I was just talking about this last week. So this brother said that he's burning when he's urinating, but he went and got checked and he don't have an STD. You see that? He don't have an STD. So what he's dealing with is basically acidosis. He's peeing acid. I'm gonna tell you what you need to stop doing right now. You need to quit drinking so many juices, them pasteurized juices, and so many sodas. And you need to pick up your water intake. You need to get away from tap water. If you're still on tap water, get away from bottled water because you don't need all that plastic in your water. Get you some glass water, real water. and start drinking that. And you need some cat's claw. Get some cat's claw. The cat's claw come in, and it's a herb. It'll come in and cleanse up all of that. You know what I'm saying? Work on the pituitary. The pituitary is actually connected to the sexual organs of the man as well. Work on the adrenals. Get the adrenals up and running. Get them kidneys up and running. If I was you, I'd get the 3 bitters. And just know what you're doing. You're literally pissing out acid because your body is full of acidosis and your kidneys is not filtrating the acids, right? It's just going straight through the kidneys and going straight to that bladder and up out of your penis. You're pissing acid. That's what's going on. That's why it burns. So when you go get checked and they say you ain't got no STD, of course, but that don't mean that you're not acidic. Only time you're going to feel anything burn if it's acidic, even with an STD. What is that's burning there? Huh? What is that discharge? That discharge is mucosa, cellular erosion, gonorrhea, chlamydia. What's that clout? Why is it burning so much? And why does it follow with the discharge? Because you pissing out acids followed by what? Mucus or a lymphatic system that's stagnant, that got too much acids in them. So you need to step back from the acids. Most definitely stop drinking any type of sodas. Stop eating anything that's fermented. Don't be drinking no alcohol, no wine, none of that. Clean up your system. Make sure you get my parasitic elimination. Make sure you get my intercellular cleanse. Get you them 3 bitters. And look, go to town on your kidneys, man. And get some cat's claw tea from me. When you order, make sure you be like, Yaki, you said that you got some cat's claw tea. This is a herb. This herb is very, very good for acidosis. This will help alleviate that pain while you pissing. But yeah, you're just dealing with a whole lot of acidosis down there. And this shows you that you can burn without having an STD, y'all. You see that? Just like a baby's bottom burn and a baby's bottom get a rash. You see that? Where is that rash coming from on that baby's bottom? It's coming from metabolic waste. It's coming from acidosis. That's why you have to keep that baby's bottom changed. Because if you let that piss and you let that boo-boo sit on them too much, all the acids that's inside of the urine and all the acids that's actually inside of the poop burns the skin. That's where you get a diaper rash from. That's burnt skin. Imagine that sitting in the head of your penis and you peeing that out. It's like pissing razor blades. So yeah, brother, make sure you get at me, man. Intercellular cleanse. Make sure you do the parasitic elimination. Man, do the brain and nerve support. Get them adrenals up and running, and the 3 bitters. 3 bitters. That'll take care of that problem. Yeah, y'all on here laughing. Don't be laughing at people, y'all. All right, what else we got? I'm gonna answer these questions first, and then I'm gonna start answering questions on here, family. Okay, we got the heavy bleeding. We answered that. We answered the open sores that won't heal. We answered the analysis. Oh man, here go a good one. Shalom, shalom, Yaki. I've been dealing with this problem, but I am very embarrassed to tell you about it. But now it is becoming, I don't even know what that word is you tried to spell. I ain't gonna even try to pronounce it. But basically they saying they having anus itching problems. Like they feel like something is constantly crawling around in their anus and it's itching very bad. We dealt with a few cases like this. You need to go get checked for colon cancer and you need to get checked for parasites. It's either one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you have that anus itching, like basically your anus, where is your butthole, y'all? We can talk about these things. We grown, we adults. When it itch like that, or you feel like something is crawling around there, it's usually colon cancer. Or you dealing with a parasite that's moving around in there. A lot of people with anal herpes deal with the same thing. And these are parasites that roll around through them nervous systems and burrow themselves through the nervous, because where most of your veins at is actually in your anus. So you dealing with a nervous system problem. You most definitely dealing probably with a fluke worm, a tapeworm, hemith worm, and you most definitely need to get checked for colon cancer. What I would do if I was you, I would switch to all fruits. I most definitely will get me some the bitter one, and I will go in there and do your own little like colonic, soak in some bitter one, and get you some black soap, and when you washing, just wash with that, and keep it very moist down there too, because they like these dry places. Keep it moist down there. What I do for real, bitter one, switch to an all fruit diet. Get rid of the acidosis and take my parasitic elimination. That's what you really need. Here go the parasitic elimination. Y'all see the worms on them. Y'all see that worm? This is very good, man. I'm talking about, I've been having people, worms 10 feet, worms 12 feet, translucent worms you can't even see. I mean, crazy worms. Just go look at my Facebook, y'all, my Facebook testimonies. You want to get rid of some worms? The parasite elimination. You know what I'm saying? You want to get rid of some worms, parasite elimination. You want to get rid of cancer, my amino acid therapeutic package, level 3. That's what I do. I look into that. But before you buy anything from me, I think you should actually go to the doctor and get it checked and let them tell you what it is, because they'll be able to check your anus and see if it's some parasites in you. And they most definitely be able to do a biopsy on that colon wall and to see if you have mutational cells, or what they are called colon cancer. So I just don't want you buying things and then it ain't that. But I mean, it's gonna you gonna have to go through that process anyway. So go to the doctor, quit being scared, go to the doctor and just hear the news. If it's anything, look, it ain't nothing. I'm telling you, it ain't nothing that we can't heal, man. Nothing. But yeah. So yeah, anus itching very bad, y'all. What else we got? I read that. Can you detox an infant? We read about burning while urination. Is your sage burning? Witchcraft. We got a person that got 4 tumors. 4 tumors attached to their lymph nodes. You got tumor problems. What I do with the tumors, we like to really shrink them and pull them out. But we done created this soft too that'll pop them out the skin also. But I think the best thing to do with a tumor is to break it down, because what is a tumor? A tumor is nothing but built mutating cells. It's where the cells actually collages themselves together and stick. You know what I'm saying? Usually due to calcification, and then what it does is it borrows on the blood supply. Now the tumor is growing because it's feeding off your blood supply. Thyroids are nothing but tumors. Cysts is nothing but tumors, y'all. Boils is nothing but tumors. And guess what's full of tumors? Blood and lymph. And it's full of bad bacteria and acidosis. Guess what you don't find? No stages of alkalinity, no electricity there. Huh? That's what you get. Notice what it does. That's why most tumors grow teeth, they grow eyes, hair. What's going on with these tumors? Why I got teeth? It's dealing with calcium. It's dealing with magnesium. So most of the time, these things are minerals that's not getting utilized by the adrenal glands. So they clunk up and then they attach to other blood cells inside of your body. Now tissue attached to them. Now it's like a rolling snowball. You know how snowballs start off this small, then it go down a hill and get bigger and bigger and bigger? That's all a tumor is. It's full of nothing but cells. Cells, mutating cells. That's all cancer is. Mutating cells, a damaged cell. So how do we shrink them out? All fruits, all fruit diet, mono fruit fasting, go on a grape diet, do a grapefruit fast, get a key lime fast. Y'all really want to pull some dis-ease out of the body? Do a key lime fast. I'm telling you, them astringent fruits that pull, fruits that oxygenate, then rebuild. 3 bitters. Get you some 3 bitters in. Especially that bitter 3 and that bitter 2. Then will help you with the shrinkage. Get you some Cascara Grande. That will help you. You see what I'm saying? Get you some juniper berry. That'll help you. Especially your bitters. Any type of bitter herb. Any type. Bugleweed. Yes, it's very good for the heart, but it's very good for drying out and astringent too. That's why when you're on herbs, you have to drink a lot of water, because it dehydrates the body, because it's pulling. All it does is pull and tug until it comes out. We didn't have people, tumors, literally the skin open up and tumors pop out. Look at my Facebook page. Think I'm lying? Look at my Facebook page. People boo-booing out tumors. Tumors breaking up, looking like teeth inside of them. Full of calcification. Full of tumors. So like we've been shrinking tumors for the last 2 years, y'all. That's shrinking tumors is the easy part. You know what's the hardest part? Keeping that fruit diet, y'all. Keeping that fruit diet. We have to stay on the astringent herbs. We have to stay on the flavonoids. We have to stay on the tannins. We have to stay on these on these fruits, because these fruits are natural detoxifiers. And they help assist and aid the herbs while you're taking the botanicals. The fastest way you can heal is with an all fruit diet. All fruit diet and some strong herbs. So yeah, you need to get at me, brother. We could talk about them tumors. And then the next one is somebody with breast cancer. I'm going to say the same thing. With breast cancer, if I was you, get at me. I can make you a topical salve and you can rub it on and we can pull all of that through the nipples. A matter of fact, me and Mally, me and my big bruh, we just healed somebody with breast cancer through literally through praying and some strong herbs. And she had breast cancer to the point where black stuff was actually coming up out of her nipples. You can see like black stuff, putrefaction, fungus, mold coming from up out of her nipples. They tried to cut her breast off. Mally ended up calling me like, I just prayed for the sister. She needs some herbs. She got to end up getting up with me. I gave her my amino acid therapeutic package level 3. She did the level 3. She did the bitters. She changed her diet. I mean, we even got the paperwork. No more breast cancer. They can't find it nowhere. She in 0 range. At first, they was literally talking about cutting her breast off, family. What she do? She switched to all fruits. We actually doing a testimony with her too. Hopefully it'll be next week when I get back in town. We actually doing a testimony with her though. But look, what did we do though? She switched her diet. You know what I'm saying? I met her at a vegan spot, gave her herbs. She immediately changed her diet. She changed it to all raw fruits. She got on the herbs. She got on the bitters. She did the protocol and she didn't give up. She don't have breast cancer anymore. She get to keep both of her breasts. Matter of fact, the cancer came up after she got a breast reduction. That's what happened. She ended up going to the doctor and getting a breast reduction. And then like 3 months later, they said that they found mutation cells. Said she had breast cancer. After that, she started seeing the signs of it. Swollen breasts, wop, this, that, things coming up out of her nipples and all of that. Big bro, did the manifestation, prayed over, and she got some herbs, and she don't have cancer anymore. So y'all should be seeing her on here too. Y'all know I like anybody that's willing to give a testimony after they've been healed. Y'all more than welcome. Y'all more than welcome. So for the breast cancer, make sure you do the 3 bitters and the amino acid therapeutic package level 3 come with the 3 bitters, family. It comes with it. So that's what I suggested that. And make sure you get you some soursop leaves in, that natural chemotherapy, poke root and blood root, them are tumor busters. Get you some poke root or some blood root. I sell them, but make sure you follow the doses because any herb that is stringent is very, very toxic. And these herbs will kill you if you don't use them right. That's how strong they is. And that's why you got to have somebody that know what they doing and not just plain doctor. But blood root and poke root, that poke root is it will shrink a tumor in 3 days. People will sneeze tumors out, coughing tumors out, tumors falling out of your stool. Literally the skin opening up and tumors is popping out, y'all. I done seen it all. Some crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. Shalom, Yaki. I've been on your protocol for 3 months and I am dead tired. I am very, very, very tired. Is it what you were saying about adrenal fatigue? Yes, that's what's going on with you, brother. You have an adrenal fatigue. What you need to get is what I suggest for my adrenal fatigue, brother. I suggest it's called the brain, nerve, and adrenal support. Y'all see right here? Y'all see the kidneys? These are kidneys. The things that's on top of these kidneys that look like brains because it's made from the same skin of brains is your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands jumpstarts your autonomic nervous system. Any nerve messenger, any melanin transmitter, any type of conveyance of electricity that's going from your brain throughout your whole entire body, whether it's dealing with melatonin, whether it's dealing with serotonin, whether it's connecting to any type of pocket of dendrite in your body, guess what's kicking these on? The adrenal glands. So whenever you're dealing with being tired, that means you have down adrenals. Your adrenals are these 2 brain-like pyramids that sits on top of your kidneys. You got to get them up and running. They down right now. They down. So you got to dig deep. Change to all fruits. Get on energetic fruits. Most of your energetic fruits are not sweet. They're actually sour fruits, or what they call citrus. What I call them is electrical fruits. Get on them. Get on key limes. Get on pineapple, strawberries, what else? Blueberries. All of these sour fruits. These are full of electrolytes. Notice when a baby is sick, what they want to give the baby? Electrolytes, because the body is electric. That's why you have to eat electrical cellular food and take electrical cellular herbs. So what you need to do, bro, you got a down adrenal and you ain't getting enough electricity throughout your spinal cord, throughout that nervous system, man. Get on my adrenals. Again, this is called the brain, nerve, and adrenal support, man. It's very good. What my ginkgo berry and the leaf, blue vervain, and wild yam root. That wild yam root is something crazy, boy. I'm telling you, how you up. And if you ain't got it up in a minute, I had it up too. Your wife would be very happy with you. For real, for real. Talking about some good electricity. That's some good electricity right there. And actually help you out with your brain too. Help you think quick. No more think quick. No more brain fog and no more none of that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you You get that? What else we got? Man, we got so many questions, y'all. I'm gonna answer one more, and then I'm gonna holler at y'all. Why haven't I received my package yet, Yaki? It's been 3 weeks. Man, look, I get a lot of questions like these, y'all. A lot of questions. If you go on my website, it's but they be mad at me. If you go on my website, it's something called the FAQ page, frequently asked questions. The second question is, where's my package? And we tell you it's a 10-day to even see it, 10 days to process. Once it's processed, another 10 days to get it done, and then wait for 10 days to ship, like 4 to 6 weeks in most cases. But like if it's something like detrimental, like you got stage 4 cancer, stuff like that, we usually take them orders first. Why would I send you out some hair and oil when this person is dying of cancer? Like he got a month to live. I'm gonna get his ready first, and then I'm gonna ship yours off when he get done. So y'all just be having to give me time. I'm literally working with just 5 people in my staff right now, and we are like super busy, family. Super busy. We traveling, we doing seminars, we doing lectures, and we healing the world. So you know what I'm saying, y'all must be understanding with me and be patient. And I mean, packages come. Mostly everybody on here done got a package from me, so it comes. It might take a while. It's usually never more than 30 days though. Never more than 30 days. And look, and if y'all got questions to ask about my herbs, about my packages, about anything to do with Yaki, go to my website and go to the More tab and click on FAQ, and every question you can think of is there. And if it's not there, then you can even type in your own question and it automatically posts there with the answer. You see that? I'm gonna think. We got one more. We got why. Well, we got a couple more. Let me do 2 more, y'all, because I do really want to answer this. There's a lot of people that's been emailing me. Why isn't IgG? Huh? I think you're trying to say, why is your IgG account rising while you're on my protocol? So this has got to be somebody with herpes, y'all, and they asking why is their IgG account rising while they on my protocol. The reason why you went to go get checked and it read a certain level, and then you start detoxing and it spike, is because it's coming out of your body. You got these hemorrhoid worms leaving your body. Your kidneys is now opening and starting to process. So the reason why it seemed like the herpes account and the antibodies are raising, that's because your white blood counts is raising and it's producing more antibodies, meaning the detox is working. So you might have started off at 1.19 and then now you at 17.3. If you look at the case we did with my sister Brianna, who I healed from herpes, E-Baby, who we healed from herpes, Sarah, who we healed from herpes, you will see that happened too while they was detoxifying. As soon as their body started working real good, they went to go get retested and the levels spiked. The reason why I go up is they're not checking you for herpes. They checking your antibodies. If I can find antibodies, that must mean that the herpes there. Well, what makes up the antibodies? The thymus blood cells, what they call T cells, and the bone marrow cells, what they call B cells. So this just means that the detoxification is working. Just give it a few more months, it'll drop down significantly, and then you won't have it no more. You go back and you will be in the range, and then we can do a testimony saying you ain't got it no more. So don't trip off of that. That's just like a cancer patient. A person with stage 4 cancer, if they go get tested right now for HIV, it's gonna say HIV, they're HIV positive. No, they not. And this lets you know the bull crap that they teach us. This lets you know the bull crap that they teach us is not is inaccurate. Because how can you have stage 4 cancer, but if you go get tested for HIV, you test positive? But soon as that cancer go away, or they administer chemotherapy or radiation to you, you get tested, then it's not there no more. Because all diseases are the same. Mutation cells. Like, they be lying. Y'all quit letting these, boy, look, they be lying. What are the best foods for detoxing? The best one I would say, hands down, the strongest fruit for detoxing, and after that, I'm gonna answer y'all questions. The best fruit for detoxing, because I ain't gonna even say foods. I don't recommend no foods, but fruits while detoxing. Unless we start on the stage and you need to back up a little taste because you're going crazy and you about to kill somebody, then let's administer some vegetables or something in there. But what I would say is grapes, berries, and last but not least, your rebuilders, your amino acid pack. packed with simple amino acid structures. Melons, watermelons, melons. You see what I'm saying? So fruits, berries, and melons. I'm going to say grapes, berries, and melons. These are the best. But eat the melons by themselves, y'all. Do not eat them with other fruits because you will get alcohol poison from them. You know what I'm saying? And there was one more, speaking of alcohol. Somebody asked me, which one is more important? What do I think is more important? Giving capsules or tinctures? Capsules, tinctures, or tonics? I say I administrate them all. I do all of them. The reason why, but I would say what will break down easier would be the tinctures, because the tinctures go immediately into the bloodstream. But whenever you're dealing with the stomach area, whenever you're dealing with digestion, whenever you're dealing with blood, whenever you're dealing with that, the middle range of your body, the torso, anywhere in there, and you need quick absorption, you have to do capsules, because tinctures go immediately into your saliva glands and break down through your bloodstream, through your mouth. That's why people put cocaine around their lips, because it goes into the bloodstream. So tinctures are good for that. But tinctures ain't gonna do good if you got stomach cancer. You see what I'm saying? They're not gonna do good with that. They can get the adrenals up and running, because the alcohol, and that's why I use mine with alcohol. The glycerins is cool. We do that for the babies, but alcohol, because nothing penetrates a cell quicker than alcohol. That alcohol will penetrate that cell so fast. Hold on, I gotta yell at my children real quick. Isaiah, be quiet, boy. Close that door and sit down somewhere. My bad, family. So where I was at. So yeah, back to the tincture. So the alcohol. Alcohol is one of the quickest penetration of the cells ever. So it's good to actually get that solvent or the alcohol to soak up all the phytonutrients from the herbs, and then you take them, because it's going to take all the phytonutrients. The alcohol is going to connect and bind. Remember, chemistry, binding. It's going to bind to these phytonutrients, and it's going to go throughout that bloodstream and then distribute it to each cell very fast. Not only that, it's going to go inside of that cell, penetrate the nucleus of that cell, and then boom, now you're feeling the effects. But we have to talk about the capsules. Capsules is the best way to get absorption. So, you know what I'm saying? I like to use them all. You will see if you get some of my packages, I'm mixing capsules with tinctures. You might have tinctures to take. You know what I'm saying? You might have my Mediterranean oil to take. You got tonics. I got the bitter tonic. I got the lymphatic sweet tonic. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got so many tonics. So if you get one of my packages, you will see it's a variety, because I'm working on the system systematically. You know what I'm saying? My approach is very, very like frontline warrior type. Like, we gonna hit this at every aspect, because I want you to detox, I want you to oxygenate, and I want you to rebuild on a cellular level all at the same time. I don't want to detox you and then let's wait a month and then we're gonna start oxygenating. Let's wait 2 months and then we're gonna rebuild. If anybody trying to heal you like that, they don't know what the hell they doing. My bad, y'all. I mean, these children, sometimes you gotta, you gotta tell them what it is. Non-GMO grapes, of course, Paul, non-GMO grapes. But if you can't find them, if you can't find non-GMO grapes, then what you gonna do? You gonna go eat meat? No, of course not. So the best thing to do is, you can't find them, don't eat them. But grapes, the ones that don't have seeds still have the skin and have a very detoxifying pull to them. So I'm not saying change your whole life to GMO grapes or nothing like that. I never recommend that. But they do still have some astringent properties to them. You just won't get no phytonutrients, because the phytonutrients is in the seed. That's all. They won't rebuild you, but they sure will pour. They sure will detox. I had a lady do a 30-day grape fast. She did her seedless. She from Alaska, where they don't have seeded grapes. Seedless. She pulled that cancer up out of her. Don't have cancer anymore. And them didn't have seeds, but then I had to rebuild her up with my 3 bitters, because she didn't have the phytonutrients from the seeds of the grapes to actually build her back up on a cellular level. All right, now let me pay attention to y'all. And I'm finna go back up to the comments, and then y'all can start asking y'all questions. Again, this was Q&A, the true cause of every disease. I did this because a whole lot of people is in my inbox. It's in my Yaki, my page. I got the blue check in that inbox. In my email, and these were some of the main questions that was getting answered. Getting asked. So I just answered those. We still gonna be hollering at y'all, but y'all have to remember, we getting hundreds and hundreds of messages a day. We ship out hundreds and hundreds of packages a week, and we literally traveling at least once a week, y'all. At least once. We trying to build something major for y'all. We really are. So just bear with us. And make sure y'all keep us in y'all prayer and in y'all affirmations, because y'all know how these low vibrational frequencies is when you're trying to raise the frequency of humanity. Y'all know how it go. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna answer a few questions, then I'm gonna get up out of here, because I go out of town in the morning. I gotta be in Atlanta in the morning, and I gotta spend some time with my children. Where do you shop for fruit, King? Basically, farmers market. Go to your farmers market, look through those. Go to the produce through Whole Foods, produce through Trader Joe's, and if you can't find that, it's a couple websites online that I'm connected with. We done partnered up with in Florida that'll ship you some fruits, but it's kind of expensive that way. Me and my uncle still working on getting our online fruit stand started. But you just got to reach out to the right people, and then you have to have certain licenses now to even ship certain fruits, just like you got to do if you're trying to distribute alcohol. Ain't that something crazy, y'all? They trying their hardest to keep us sick, man. Trying their hardest to keep us down, family. That's why we need each other. And that's why this information is so vital. And that's why I give it away for free. That's why. Can you explain our fruit diet? What about vegetables? Brands Ivory. I want to do that, but that's actually my next video where I'm breaking down fruits. It's a presentation and everything where I'm going through breaking down the fruits, breaking down the tannins, breaking down the flavonoids, I literally got notes and notes on this stuff that I'm gonna be hitting y'all with. So I'm doing that in my next video. But I did speak on it. I speak on it a lot in a lot of my videos though. Upper left back pain while laying flat. Upper left back pain while laying flat. Is it upper? When you saying upper, is it above the kidneys? Is it above the kidneys? That most definitely sound like pancreas, Queen. Sound like pancreas. So you got built up mucus or basically a synstatic lymphatic fluid built up in that pancreas. You probably need to address the pancreas. And what you can do with that is get you some castor oil and get you some grapeseed oil mixed with some turmeric and some cayenne pepper and massage it circular ways into that spot, and then skin brush. Another thing, y'all, somebody asked me about skin brushing, and is it okay to skin brush towards the heart? Never skin brush towards the heart, because I teach the way to actually get the lymphatic system up and running is by skin brushing. I totally agree. Yes, that's how you do it. I'm the one who teach that. But don't ever skin brush towards your heart, because the lymphatic system gonna start moving all them toxics towards the heart, y'all. Always skin brush towards the kidneys, for you can open up the kidneys for elimination and filtration. Never skin brush towards the heart. You don't want all them toxins coming towards this organ, because once that stop, you stop. All right. What about blood oranges and red grapefruits? Astringent. Blood oranges are fake. GMO. I wouldn't do them. And then they actually got an acidic ash on them. They'll burn you real bad. Red grapefruits, very astringent. I love red grapefruits. Just last year when me and Ania was in Florida, we brought back about 50 grapefruits. You know what I'm saying? 50 tangerine, 50 oranges. We was on an orange fast. You know what I'm saying? I was having so many out of body travel experience. I was so energetic, I couldn't even stay in my body, man. I thank the Most High for you, Yaki. What do you know about your roommate? Peace and blessings. I don't know too much about that, my bro. And I thank the Most High for you too, King. Hit my inbox and let's talk about that. Because I don't know about that. Like, what is that? What else we got? Soursop. I just literally sent off like 8 packages of soursops today. Man, I love soursop. Don't drink too much of it, because it will get you nauseated and it can become a neurotoxin due to large doses. Just do it. Make sure you're doing it in like 12 leaves. Do it in like a 12 leaf step. You know what I'm saying? Soursop is a natural chemotherapy. It's a natural so-called radiation. It is 17 times more powerful than a allopathic chemotherapy. It will literally whoop cancer ass, y'all. Literally. I'm talking about whoop his butt. What else we got? Go online and look at Yaki fruit chart. Yes, I got a whole fruit chart for y'all. It tastes like 3. What y'all talking about, my 3 bitters? My family was vegan for 7 years. We went back to eating regular American diet. I noticed our eyes are yellow. Ooh, see, you on point. I can only, you on point, because I want to start teaching y'all about ideology and how to read the eyes. I got a couple eyes and how to read the eyes and see what's going on inside the body. The master teacher tell us that the eyes are the window to the soul. He wasn't lying about that at all. If you look in your eyes and you have a red ring or orange ring, that shows you that your lymphatic system is too stagnant. If you see little black spots in your eyes, that's showing you that you have so much sulfur inside of your digestive system. If you see breaks inside of the genocodes in your eyes, inside them little strings, that means you have nerve problems, man. You can tell what's going on with the whole body just by studying the eyes. And I wanted to show y'all that too. But that was going to be deeper into our lesson. Remember, we're doing a whole series, and I want to teach y'all everything I know. It says, I notice our eyes are yellow. So yeah, yellow eyes, that's most definitely pancreas and liver. Whenever you see yellow eyes, pancreas, liver, and the liver is the bilirubin. You got too much bilirubin up in you. That bilirubin, and you will see it when you pooping, or when a baby have that bilirubin problem when they first come out, and they got to put them inside of that light. That's because they have too much bilirubin backing up in them. The bilirubin is produced by the pancreas in the liver and in that small bile duct. So you need to get that up out of you. So basically what you need to do is, for real, you need to get on my liver detoxification program. I will get on the intercellular cleanse to open up them kidneys, and I'll most definitely get on them three bitters. I'm just tuning in. What are you discussing? I'm just Mona Lisa, I'm just answering all questions. Just answering questions today, Queen. Telly Wood, Shalom Alakah, my brother. Got my sea moss. All praises, man. You like it? That's that true sea moss from the islands. You like the color of it, the smell of it? Tell me what you think about it, brother. And send me a picture once you make your gel with it, bro. Yes, it takes a while, however the treatment works. Most definitely. Hey, look, we got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of testimonies, y'all. Like, we ain't playing. This ain't no Sigma, no sitcom. We ain't on here playing. We ain't on here trying to get people for their money. You know what I'm saying? We have healing testimonies. Cancer, herpes, syphilis, even the corrected spinal injuries, people jumping up out of wheelchairs. I mean, look, any type of disease you talking about, we got a healing testimony for. And this is not me just talking out the side of my neck. This is actual facts, y'all. Actual facts, man. And it is what it is. I'm not here to brag, because Yahweh do the true healing. You know what I'm saying? But he's most definitely using us as instruments in this hour to heal his people. So yeah, I don't care what you're going through. We can get rid of it. Long as you believe that and you come to me and holler, you get on this program, you stick to that raw fruit diet, and you take some of these herbs, I can heal you from whatever. Facts. Now there is a point of no return, and we're gonna be talking about that too. Let me see. Who else we got? All right, y'all. Look, I'm finna get up out of here. Hold on. What is good for the lymphedema in the legs? You got too much water stagnant, Carolyn, and you got too much stagnation of water. Cut down your water intake and increase your fruits, and get your waters and your H3O from your fruits. Most definitely. You most definitely need to get on my lymphatic stem capsules. I don't have none on the table. We didn't shipped out so many herbs today, y'all. I ain't got no bottles to show you. Lymphatic stem capsules. Need to get on my lymphatic sweep. You most definitely need to open up them kidneys with my intercellular cleanse, cleanse that colon wall with my parasite elimination, and look, most definitely get them adrenals up too. And my three bitters. That'll help you out with that. Is it okay to not eat while detoxing? Of course, Christy, it's very okay, unless you're full of too many toxins, though. Too many toxins. You're gonna need some of that fruit and some of that water to help the process of elimination. I seen somebody almost die while trying to do a 21 water day fast with their herbs, because their body was too obstructed. It was too many obstructions in their body. That's the good thing about fruits. That's the good thing about fruits. It'll help with that. The flavonoids will help. The tannins will help. The tannins are real bad on the kidneys, though. I ain't gonna lie, but it get them kidneys open up, but it leave a black eye on them kidneys, because the astringent properties in them fruits will beat that kidney up. It leave with a couple black eyes, but I bet you get filtering. You will get filtering. What else we got? What's good for glaucoma reversal? Glaucoma, you dealing with lymph in the eyes. You dealing with lymph in the eyes, most definitely. You're dealing with nerve system problems usually, and you dealing with your pancreas. Most of the time, glaucoma is a byproduct of diabetes. Diabetes is a weak, obstructed pancreas. So, of course, correct the pancreas, correct the adrenal glands, get on my 3 bitters, and then you need to get on my eye bright eye wash. You know what I'm saying? And, stop eating all sugars. Dehydrate yourself a lot, and we need to cleanse them eyes real good. And yeah, most definitely get on them 3 bitters to cleanse you out. But man, look, glaucoma can be reversed. We had people with 30% eye vision come all the way back to 100. See better than me now. So that is no problem. What can I take during and after parasite cleanse to rebuild? Good question. Very good question. Whenever you really want to rebuild, rebuilding is all in the sea moss and the bitter 3. That bitter 3 is a crazy rebuilder. My sea moss is a crazy rebuilder. Your brain, nerve, and adrenal support, crazy nervous system rebuilder. I mean, I got all types of rebuilders, but most of my rebuilders is they line up along, they parallel with my fruits. Stay on your fruits, and then when you really want to get deep into your rebuilding process, start adding fatty acids like avocados, Brazilian nuts. Not too many Brazilian nuts though, because they're gonna turn into polyproteins. You don't want too many complex proteins, because then you have a kidney problem again. And look, eat the hell out of some leafy green vegetables. Matter of fact, eat the heaven out of them, not the hell. Eat the heaven out of them. That'll be good for your rebuilding. But sea moss, bladderwrack, dose, kelp. Whenever you want to rebuild, look towards the sea. Look towards the sea, y'all. We all come from the sea. Let me see what else we got. Shalom, Yaki. My father-in-law had high blood pressure and has been taking a Tylenol 50. Ooh, boy, his stuff is high. His adrenals are out of whack. He have a over hyperadrenal glands, and his kidneys are shutting down. Remember, the top part is systolic, the bottom part is diastolic. These are kidneys and adrenals. He most definitely need to cleanse them kidneys. He need to get that the cholesterol plaque together. He need to go after the lymphatic system, but we need to open his kidneys. He's not filtrating at all. He's not filtering. That's what's going on with him. He's not filtering, and it's starting to harden the arteries of his vascular system. So when that blood go through, it's pressing through dehydration. It's pressing against them arteries so hard. And that's why that blood pressure is so high. And that's because he's not, his calcium, not his calcium, but his adrenal glands is out of whack. He need to get on adrenal support for real. Get him on an amino acid therapeutic package level 1 ASAP. Start him on that immediately, and change his diet to nothing but fruits. He don't need to and take the sodium up out of his diet. Period. No more sodium. No more. Not even good sodium. He don't even need that right now. Them adrenal glands is crazy. 223. That's heart attack and stroke mode right there, and you do not want to do that. So switch him to all fruits, and slowly start winging him off of them medicines, because I bet that is damaging his kidneys, man, and his liver. Terrible. Remember, the kidneys or your filtration of the body, and your liver is your chemical factory of your body. That's what deals with all your chemicals. What helps for strength of vitamin D? The sun, sulfates. Get in the sun, Dre. Sun, sulfates. You know what I'm saying? Tyrosine amino acid converts to vitamin D. And all of this is regulated by the thyroid and the parathyroid due to calcium utilization. So sulfates. Sulfate. Get in the sun, sunbathe. Get out there at least 2 hours of the day, and correct your thyroid and your parathyroid. You really want to correct your thyroid and your parathyroid, get the 3 bitters and get my Superfood Plus. Fatty liver healing. You need to heal that liver, my liver detoxification. Get you some dandelion root and some milk thistle and some hydrangea root. Throw a little bit of that burdock root and a little splash of that yellow dot. Put you some rose hips up in there. Grind it up, put them in some capsules, or leave them all loose and take some tea. Get that liver together. And look, pomegranates. Pomegranate fruit is like the liver's best friend, family. The liver's best friend. So look, y'all, y'all keep coming with the questions. I got to get up out of here. I love y'all indeed in the truth. Shalom alaikum. I hope I was able to answer a lot of y'all questions again. I will be doing this every other Tuesday while still talking about what I'm talking about. So if y'all got any questions whatsoever, ask them. I won't mention your name. I will say y'all question. I will give y'all an answer to them. We all gonna be going up again next Tuesday. I might be doing something between the times because I want to show y'all and break down these fruits, y'all. I got some information that will blow your mind. So with that being said, peace, family. Shalom alaikum. Peace be with you. Peace.